Oh there, Dave Simpson here from a band Red Giant. Nearly forgot my name. I wish I could. Anyway, hello there. Hope you're all feeling well today. Hope you're feeling grand and all around your world. First ever gig vlog under the Red Giant band name. Today we are playing at the Priory Hotel in Louth in Lincolnshire, my hometown. We're supporting Darnell and The Vibe. Look them up, great band. And again, massive thanks to them and Paul at the Priory for having us support them. We're just doing a 45-minute set today. I think it's 7 or 8 songs, I forget, without looking at the set list. It's kind of like a cross between originals and covers. I don't think there's not going to be a lot of live footage in here because obviously we haven't released any of our original material yet. But I might be cheeky and put some snippets in. You will see some live footage though in this video, so do not worry about that. What to say? My brother is stepping in today on bass duties. He's depping for Queenie, who's had to step away from the band for a while. The last gig Johnny, my brother, played with us was this one here. So you can see the date, and he's not really played bass since then. He kind of with family duties and stuff like that. He's had he's had a lot on his plate, so he hasn't really played bass. But he's stepping in for us and filling that role today. Is there anything else to say? I don't think there is. But yeah, it should be cool. My mood is not good, as you could probably tell. I'm not doing very well mentally at all. But it doesn't matter about that. That doesn't really matter. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and so I'll try and get as much footage as I can. I'll get somebody to film some of us, some bits of us playing live. There's just going to be snippets here and there. It's not going to be full songs or anything like that. Also, we've got to be particularly aware of certain copyright things because we are going to be doing covers. So anyway, but yeah, join us on our first gig vlog under the band name Red Giant. Quickly before we get off to the Priory, I thought I'd just tell you a bit about the gear I'm using today. Because it's only a 45-minute slot, I'm not taking backups or anything like that. It's just, there's no point. 45-minute set, you don't have time to mess around with stuff. So the amp I'm using is going to be the Marshall MG. This is the amp I used to record the entire album with the 2x12/4x12 Marshall cab. It's only got 2 speakers in it, Celestion G12 75s. And then I've got my pedal board down there, which again, I've got a rig rundown on. Basically, what I'm using today is basically what I used on the album, apart from one guitar. And the guitars I've got are just in me gig bags there. I've got the Chapman, I think that's the Chapman actually, the Pro X, which is my standard tuning guitar. And I've got the Oswald #1, which is my E-flat guitar, main E-flat guitar. The Oswald #1 is a guitar that I always end up coming back to. I always I don't retire it, because that's the wrong word, but I always put it in the guitar rack and just go, that's just going to be, I'll use a different guitar for life. And I always end up getting dragged back to it. And I say now with Dave Murray pickups in it, insane. And both guitars have locking machine heads. So if I do break a string, it's very, very quick to restring it. I could do it in very, very quickly because I don't have to get it in, lock it in, tune it up, and away we go again. So it's not like I'd be winding, and I'll just leave it to John Joe to do a drum solo while I do that or something. But that's the gear. Like I say, it's very simple. The reason taking 2 guitars, I always take 2 guitars, but it's mainly because I've got different tunings. I don't like retuning guitars if I can help it. If I had to, if I could only play one guitar and I had to retune it from E-flat to standard, so be it. But I should have enough time today, being 45-minute set, to flip-flop guitars a bit. So there are the 2 guitars. That's the amp. That's the pedal board. Next thing should be I'll get John Joe to talk through his drum kit when we get down to the Priory and whatnot. The main band, they're going to be using John Joe's kit today. We're sharing the kit. And we'll go from there really. So next footage you should see is down at the Priory. So yeah, see you there. Okay, so this is Johnny's, this is the first gig vlog. There's my brother. Oh, he's playing bass. Oh, there he is. Famous to the world now, Johnny. How do you feel?
Honoured. The talented Simpson.
Okay, so, set up time. This is where we're playing. About to absolutely hammer it down outside. Just random Mr. Bean filming going on here. Okay, so just done a little mini sound check. There's no PA set up yet, so we don't have a... I need to sing a cappella. Who needs a PA when you got like vocal cords like me, eh? Anyway. That went really well though, but yeah. Couldn't show you sound check because the songs you haven't heard yet. Might tease them later in the video. Look at it raining. It's rainy one, John.
Cats and dogs, mate.
John Joe parking. John Joe parking.
Yeah.
Johnny park.
Oh, yeah.
John Joe's there.
It's parking up.
Too many Johns going on. That's the problem.
and tell him why I'm gone. I don't want your golden shackles around my leg. I don't want your golden shackles around my leg. While I'm winning again now, barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold distance, a wild Celtic crowd. Riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Ah! On the watchtower,
I don't know where I'm looking.
Finished the gig and now John Joe's vlogging.
Look at me.
And so am I.
Brilliant. So what I was going to do is tell my little story. So the guy comes up to me at the end of the gig and he's like, "Where are you guys from? It sounded amazing, especially the drumming." So I said, "Well, I'm from Newark, but the other guys are from Louth." And he went, "Really? Local?" Because we're in Louth, the beautiful place of Louth. What camera am I doing this to? I'm like that, backwards and forwards.
Hello.
Shit. So I said, "Yeah, Dave's from Louth and his brother's from Louth as well." He said, "Oh, is he the guy that plays in town?" And I said, "No, that's the homeless fella that just looks like him."
Let's be honest.
Dave reckons he lives in a biff a bit outside Co-op.
I do.
With his guitars.
Do. I just live in a bin.
Dave and the homeless man just chill out together, they just play solos together.
Yeah.
Chilling in the-
Without a guitar.
Yeah. Without a guitar. They just sit there chatting,
Yeah.
share a Greg's,
Yeah. Well,
little tips.
yeah.
What's the most you ever made in the day?
Sepsis. Sepsis.
I made sepsis in the coffee in the day.
Check out this room, by the way. And that's Darnell through there. There you can see. There you go. Oh, hang on. Okay, so it is the day after the gig at the Priory Hotel, supporting Darnell and The Vibe. They're amazing, by the way. I say I put a little bit of their song in the gig vlog just a second ago that you'd seen. I don't want to put too much of their music in because I thought, I don't want to be cheeky. But yeah, seriously, go check them out. I'll put description links in the description box below. But yeah, good gig. Really, really good gig. Massive thanks to Johnny for stepping in at such short notice to help us out with this one, to so we could actually play it and then be there and support Darnell. It's always really cool. And again, it's really sad, actually. It's kind of bittersweet in a way, because the venue, the Priory, which we did the first ever trio gig at / Red Giant gig, back in 2021, the first gig we did back where we got Queenie in for the first time, and then we've played there over the years, kind of like, doing bits and pieces. And I've played there before with Dukes Deluder and on my own. I did a gig vlog where I did a gig there on my own with Christina Sansinger, classical guitarist, on my other channel and whatnot, and some other gigs. It's sad because that's the last time I'll ever play there, because that venue isn't going to be there in, I think it's getting shut down in about a month. So that's the last time we're ever going to play there. And that's really sad, because I've got some great memories attached to that place. There was Gig in the Garden we used to do there. Like I say, I did a video on my other channel where I was playing on my own, doing a loop thing in the garden there. I've done loads of stuff there, and it's really sad. It's just another venue gone. And it's funny, actually, because Johnny played with us at the Hospital Club in Louth, which was a really, really amazing gig venue. It had an amazing stage. The room sounded great. The drinks were always really cheap, so that always made the punters really happy. And it always was just a cool venue. It really was a cool venue. And we played that. That was Johnny's last gig, 28th of September 2019. And literally about a month after we've played there, that got set on fire and is now a housing estate. It's gone. It's completely gone. And that was the first night I met Marjorie and Nicole, if you know who they are. Anyway, I'm talking like, people on this channel know my other channel. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully some of you do, and you'll know what I'm waffling about. But it's just sad, like, Johnny played that, and now we've done this gig at the Priory, and say we won't be playing there ever again. And that's just sad. It really is. It just seems to be the way it is right now with in England. There's so many venues just shutting down left, right, and centre. It's getting harder and harder to. There's no clubs anymore. It's really hard. It's pubs and bigger venues. And as a unsigned originals band, it's really hard to get out there. It's just making it more difficult. And again, it's sad, because, like I say, I've got really cool memories of that place. I've done some amazing things there, and yeah, it's just going to be sad. Anyway, so it was kind of bittersweet, and like I say, I was annoyed because I couldn't enjoy the gig as much as I wanted to. I always knew I wasn't going to be able to because of my mindset, but John, Joe and Johnny loved it, and they locked in together like it was insane. They just like that. And yeah, it was really good. The songs went down well, which is also cool. Really looking forward to releasing them. First music video comes out. Holy monkeys. End of this week. Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway, anything else to say? No. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this gig vlog anyway. So I will do more. We do have 3 more gigs this year coming up, and I will gig vlog them as well. Yeah, is there anything else to say? No, anyway, if you like the videos we do on this channel, please like and subscribe. I do apologise about my mood. I'm not always like this. Yeah, but please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And oh, what's wrong with me this morning? Anyway, see you again. Have a great one. Goodbye now. Thanks for watching.